Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about two of the most important tenses in English, the past simple versus present perfect. First of all, we'll start with the form or the structure of both of them. The past simple consists of the subject, which is the doer of the verb, or the one who does the action of the one who does the verb. Then we put the verb, and we have to put ed to the verb. For example, the verb clean. When I put it in the past simple, it turned into cleaned. But if we have an irregular verb, we cannot put ed. For example, the verb go. When I put verb go in past simple, it turns into went. For example, I went to school yesterday. And this is the form of the past simple. What is the form of the present perfect? It consists of the subject plus has or have. I have, we have, they have, he has, she has, it has. Then we put the past participle of the verb or the third form. Now, after we explain the form or the structure, can any one of you guys make a sentence in a past simple and another one in present perfect? Excellent. Good job. I did my homework. But in present perfect, if I put this sentence in present perfect, I have done my homework. Excellent, excellent, guys. Secondly, we will talk about the usage of both of them, or when should I use past simple and when should I use present perfect. Number one, the past simple talked about finished time. What I mean by finished time? Finished time, that an action that happened in the past and ended. For example, we lived in Japan from 1995 to 1998, a time period that started and ended in the past. So, what I mean by that, can anyone tell me? Are you following? Yes. Am I still living in Japan or not? Yes, I'm not living in Japan anymore. I lived in Japan in the past, but now I'm not. Excellent. Excellent, guys. But unlike the past simple, the present perfect talked about unfinished time. Unfinished time. For example, I have worked as a teacher since 2011, a time period that started in the past and continues until now, which means that I'm still working as a teacher. I'm still a teacher now. I started working as a teacher in the past in 2011, and now I'm still working as a teacher. Excellent, guys. Number two, past simple happened in indefinite time. What I mean by definite time? The past simple tells exactly when I did the verb. For example, I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007. 2007 here is a definite time. But in present perfect, I don't say the definite time. For example, I have seen the Eiffel Tower. In this example, I didn't say anything about the time when I did the action. Are you following me, guys? Excellent. Number three, the past simple talks about a series of finished action. And by the way, we can use the past simple to tell a story. Firstly, he read a book and then he watched the movie. It's a series of actions. But in present perfect, we talk about experience or life experience. For example, have you ever seen this movie? Number four, the past simple talked about repeated actions. What I mean by repeated actions? Repeated action that something happened again and again. For example, he went to the cinema every weekend last year. So here it's a habit. It was his habit to go to the cinema. But the present perfect talk about the result of the verb. For example, she has already watched this movie 3 times. So now she knows exactly what happens in this film. The last thing we will talk about after the usage, and this is the usage of both the past simple and the present perfect. Number 3, we will talk about the time phrases. Time phrases for each of past simple and present perfect. The time phrases for the past simple, it will be yesterday, ago, last, in 1994, and by the way, any year that happens in the past. In the 20th century, in July, on Monday. And the time phrases for present perfect, already, just, yet, ever, never, for, since. By the way, if I see these time phrases in any sentence, I know when it will be past simple and when it will be present perfect. By the end of this session, can anyone make a sentence, a full sentence in past simple and a full sentence in present perfect? Huh? Yes. I have watched TV for 2 years. I'm sorry, for 2 hours. But in the past, I watched TV yesterday. By the end of this session, I hope that you enjoy and know the difference between past simple and present perfect. Until we meet the next time, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.